Hi, everybody. Haven't been on YouTube in a long time. Miss you all. Just wanted to share some information. People were asking me about what and how to do um, different props and what to do in our classes. And we here at Akasha, we have two different sizes. We have a 3-inch prop block. These are props. Anytime you use something other than just your body and the mat, that's a prop for your mat. We have a 4-inch block. This has a stripe on it. It could be green or in Akasha, I should say, green or purple. But these are 4-inch blocks. These are the most sturdiest blocks that we have. Okay, these are the 3-inch blocks. I prefer these when you're putting them between the legs. It's a little bit more comfortable than the 4-inch blocks for me. Um, Other props that you can use are things like a towel, just a little towel you can use. Different props, and I'll show you that later on. And then there is a beach towel. These are one of my favorite props to use if you do not have a strap. This is a belt instead of a strap. You can use that as well. So I'll take you through this, and hopefully you can bring them to your Zoom classes, bring them to your studio classes. If you're not more interested in using our props here. So 3-inch blocks, as I said earlier, it's a little bit more comfortable when you're putting them between the legs and you have the 3-inch versus the 4-inch. That's why we use it. Plus, there can be a height difference. So if you're sitting down and you're coming into a Virasana, and you're going to go ahead and put a block down because you need some support. The 3-inch can be perfect, or it may be too short. So you'll want to go for the 4-inch block, like so. Or maybe you need 2 blocks. That's okay too. A 3 and a 4-inch, or 2 4-inch. Sometimes you need 3 blocks, depending on how tight the knees are and the quadriceps. So that's why we have the different size blocks. If you're going to use them for stability, I recommend the 4-inch. In our case, they're striped blocks. We've purchased our blocks and most of our props from huggermugger.com. But there is also yoga accessories, of course, big chain stores like Target, Walmart, and things like that have those as well. When it comes to beach towels, they can be used for underneath the head when you're laying down. Okay, they can be used instead of a strap, and that's why I like using this, having this around, because you can cover yourself up. You can do it for many different things, and I'll show you the many different things doing with it. For example, you could take this lovely little beach towel, and you don't have to get fussy with it. You can just go ahead and outstretch it, and you can just create a nice little stick, like almost like a big giant rope. You're going to go ahead and maybe put it around the legs to act as support for you when you're sitting in a cross-legged pose. It can help alleviate the ankle stress, the hip stress as well. Baddha Konasana. The feet bottoms come together. Maybe this can be quite, these can be bouncing and not very comfortable. So then you can go ahead and take and wrap around that beach towel first and tie it, or just kind of wrap it, overlap it, I should say, behind you, and then make them go right underneath the legs, right underneath the thighs. Okay? And this will support you. It'll allow the inner groin muscles to relax. And it has this wonderful little support again for the ankles, so it doesn't hurt the ankles, especially if you have really bony ankles. And you can do it while you're laying down as well. All right. The other thing is, when I was talking about straps, the one thing I don't care for with the straps is they all have a buckle, and then it's possible that you hit your head with it. So instead of using your strap, you put one each end and each hand, and you go ahead and take it around the foot. If you're going to do like Padangusthasana, or you're just doing a hamstring stretch or what have you, but then it's not going to hit you. You have this lovely little ability to grab a hold because maybe you can't quite reach the foot, or maybe just pulling behind the leg feels uncomfortable. But this is a nice support. And of course, you can add the other leg if you're trying to get into the hamstring muscles for both of them. A lot nicer to do one at a time. But at least this way you have this nice, comfortable, and soft supported prop. And of course, this is your Padangusthasana and so on. So Supta Padangusthasana. So the other thing is, you're going to go ahead if you're needing support for sitting. A lot of us have tight hips, and we sit right on the ground because we see that's what the gurus do, the teachers do, and we think this is how we should sit. No, actually, the knees are too high. They're higher than the hips, so you should sit on something. Whether it be a block, which is totally fine. But you can always have a blanket, you can always have a towel, and you fold it up as high as you need. Each towel would have you, and it lifts the hips up and brings the knees a little lower. So I highly recommend beach towels at all of our classes. And again, if you don't have that beach towel, or if you don't have a strap, you can always use a belt. Be careful, try to get something that isn't so clunky. This is heavy metal here, and you can use those in your classes also. So just wanted to give you some information because people are looking for what to do at home. Another prop for a bolster is always use a nice little bow that you can round as well. And let's see here. So let's just say, because I don't have a pillow here, let's say that you have your pillow, but you want to go ahead and create a little bit more firmness. And that's what's nice about the bolsters, they act as a little bit of firmness. And so if you add blocks of a choo-choo train, you can go ahead and put your pillow over it. Okay? So it'll act as support. You just lay it right on top of there, depending on how high your blocks are. If you don't have blocks, you can always use books. You can lay down on it, and it helps to open up your heart center. And that's very lovely tools to use. So we wanted you to have this information because we want you to enjoy your classes. And I know a lot of us aren't using the props. And if you are using the props, you can always disinfect them. We have a little washing station here. A lot of you are at home on Zoom, and you're unable to have those things also. But you can also order them online. I'm sure that they have them as well. I hope this was helpful. And if there's any more things that you need to know about, just email us and we'll try to put it out this time. Thanks, and be well.